See, this is why I didn't cover that whole BMF series. After I made that video on that garbage trailer that they have for the upcoming season, I knew it wouldn't be worth it. Look at this here. We'll come back to this. Even with this nonsense here, I will say the first 2 episodes were decent. But Lamar's back and suddenly is not a crackhead anymore like he was in season 3. Then he gets taken out by B-Mickie. But then he survived. Who wrote this trash? This season had like 100 storylines going nowhere. Such as Nikki cracking it open for a couple of dudes and getting pregnant and not sure who the father is. The record label with the crackhead artist. And Charles. Charles finding new love and then crushing his hand so he can't play guitar anymore. And the whole Jay Pusher betrayal saga and a bunch of other little stories that I don't even want to talk about. What I want to talk about is this nonsense and why he was shaking it loose for Terry in the restaurant.
What you want, right? Ain't than a baby off baptism.
What? Anyway, it's later revealed that the major plotline to this story is that B-Mickie and his wife Aisha, that's important, had a plan. And the plan was to get money for their baby's operation from Terry and Meech and then take them out. So they flash back to the beginning of his plan where he meets Lamar in rehab and lets him know that they're going to ambush Terry and Meech. But unbeknownst to Lamar, he was going to take him out hoping to gain favor with Terry and Meech and get back in so he can get money. So he meets with Terry to try to get back in. And what does Terry do? He gives him money for his daughter's operation. Plan should be over, right? He could take Terry out right here if he wants. But he turns it down. And guess what? Lamar's alive. And he's working out with those bullets still in him after all this time. Then Lamar goes to see his cousin, the mortician.
I'm rich, bitch!
Knocks him out after he gets patched up, burns him alive in his own furnace, and then steals his hearse.
A hearse? A hearse?
Lamar then kidnaps B-Mickie's child from the park.
Where are you, baby?
Here, Aisha's talking to the police. She seems slow. Her kid was just taken. She don't seem concerned enough for me.
I know it. She wouldn't just run off.
Then Lamar breaks into her apartment. Listen to how she delivers these lines.
Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment?
Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment? Come on.
Where's my daughter? You son of a bitch.
Nah, bro. Then Lamar takes her down to the hearse to see her daughter. Now remember, Aisha knows about the whole B-Mickie plan to murder Meech and Terry. She even called him Lamar after saying she didn't know who he was when he broke in the apartment.
Boy ambushed me.
Lamar?
Bear with me, there's a reason why I'm focused on this. Anyway, he zip ties her hands, puts her in the hearse, and they drive all the way from Detroit to Atlanta in this episode. And that was another thing. There was too much of that in this series. They would blink your eyes and they were in California, they in St. Louis, they in Detroit, they in Atlanta, everywhere. But if it wasn't stupid enough, when they get to the hotel in Atlanta, it gets stupider. Had to make up a word for this nonsense. So this dude Lamar actually tells Aisha that B-Mickie actually shot his last girl.
I don't believe you.
I don't know, maybe they wrote her character to be mentally challenged.
Baby, I was there that night.
She was pregnant.
Damn.
She's been lying to me all this time.
And why is she believing everything Lamar says? He kidnapped your child. And even if so, why does she care if B-Mickie's grimy? She's still cool with his whole murder plan. Then this dude tells her the real monster was your baby daddy. And her special education class is definitely not working because after he says this,
You, me, sweet little V, we can be one big happy family.
and she's just eating all that up. I'm going to show you. So now we get to the climax at this abandoned mall. But hold up, let's go back for a second. They found out B-Mickie was grimy, so they sent Hoop to set him up by telling him that Meech was locked up and Terry was the only one left. And that way they could take over BMF themselves. Alright, so now back to the silliness. B-Mickie gets to the abandoned mall and everybody's there. Hoop and Terry, Meech, Lamar and Aisha. They get into a big shootout with a lot of unnecessary talking. Bryant shows up, B-Mickie takes out Lamar, and Aisha's crying over Lamar.
Touch me.
But of all the other stupidness, this is what did it for me. What made them write this line for B-Mickie? She said, he told me that you killed Kato. And B-Mickie said,
He told you he killed his baby mama too?
I don't.
He told you he killed his baby mama too?
It's okay. You're not alone.
slow bus. Straight to the slow bus. When Bryant makes it inside, I don't even blame B-Mickie for what he does next. But Lamar comes back from the dead one last time, pops B-Mickie, then Bryant finishes the job. Now, B-Mickie was one of the 3 characters in this series that were really good characters and had depth. They never know how to write off good characters. Just getting kicked out of BMF didn't warrant all this nonsense. Who knows if this show will be back.